Go and enjoy the commentary again. Yeah, just do the introductions.
All right, so we're about to kick off the women's final here at Nationals. It's going to be the Christchurch A team versus the Wellington A team. Should be a pretty good fight. The only thing I've noticed about this tournament so far, which I'm quite excited about, is that Auckland hasn't placed anywhere in anything.
The banter starts heavy.
They haven't. Hamilton just beat Zodiac, didn't they?
I was just subbing in while we got... The banter is starting heavy. This is heavy.
So regardless of whether Wellington or Christchurch comes out on top,
A couple of words from
we've
national
concluded
champions.
that everywhere is better than Auckland.
Wildcats, Troy Stevenson.
Yeah, it was a really tough competitive game. Really did a hard job getting that disc up and down the field. Just a lot of spin needed to use on that. But I think the boys really came out firing in the first half. But Credo definitely put up a lot of Dogma put up a massive fight. But we came out second half and managed to get 7 points to their 1, and it just really finished off the game on a high for us. We're just trying to set a new bench standard in New Zealand Ultimate by trying to create a massive environment for our youth players to come and learn how to play high competitive Ultimate. So thanks for the time, mate, and thanks.
Thanks, Troy. That was some great words there. Good, inspiring words. What do you think, Zoe?
It was very inspiring. It was also quite mature. I was rather confused.
Yeah, he's actually a very mature, very stand-up guy. It's very handsome. Bridget is a lucky woman.
Both teams getting on some intense cheers before they go on the field, hyping themselves up.
And welcome to the women's final of the 2017 New Zealand National Championship. In the commentary box, I'm Richard Carr, and I've got
Zoe Reisner.
Mark Vanderpost Clement.
And Andy Oliver. And apparently I'm commentating, Lockie Robertson.
We love Lachlan's a bit, but he's really
we'll
hard
have
to
a
hear.
few guests showing up throughout the broadcast to give us some fun facts, some insight, and some really important, serious notes on what's happening on the field. One of which will be Chris Barker, a nationally famous women's coach for many, many years. We're about to get started with the game. Zoe, you want to take it away for us?
Sure, so it appears as Christchurch is going to be pulling to Wellington, so Wellington's going to start on O. Off to a good start, hopefully. They can retain the disc, see some cool hucks go up. More hammers, more layouts. Hello to our exactly 21 viewers. Why aren't there more of you? Paul's
Disc
gone up.
has gone up.
Bit of a short pull. Nice break throw. Lovely forehand, but just out of Raya's reach.
First turn of the match as the Christchurch team in pink looks to set up and pick up the disc.
Kelsey's on disc.
I apologize, burgundy and maroon.
Really competing for that disc. Penny's nice break throw. Keep breaking it across the field.
Belle Fraser with the disc. Dumps it off, returns downfield.
Nice
We see an
backhand
attack
put
on the
up.
zone
Lovely grab.
with an unfortunate drop from Morgan Jones in the end zone. Capital punishment returns with Mel Connolly picking up the frisbee and walking it up.
Setting up in a vertical. Break swing. Nice break forehand. Lovely grab. Again, just out of her reach.
Kelsey with the frisbee, centres it. Strong continue.
Big
Disc's gone
forehand.
out to Morgan Jones in the end zone.
No fumble this time.
So the weather here in Wellington's actually held out for the majority of the day. Forecast wasn't too grand, so we're hoping that the final can continue in such a manner. Very calm. The wind from the men's final has slowly died down. With a nice soft breeze, it'd be nice to manipulate on that thrower's advantage, providing that little bit of extra float. Penny Jackson looking for the pull for Christchurch. Forehand.
Lovely forehand. Capital punishment sets up in a horror. Nice D.
Strong D from Hannah Christensen as she runs through on Heather.
That's why you always got to come to the disc.
Pick it up off the line. Looking to reset. Aggression. Strong
Big
swing to
swing.
Penny Jackson. Penny in the middle.
Lovely
Holds.
grab from Penny.
Controlling the cuts. Waiting for her opportunity to strike.
Nice break. Bit of a
And
fumble there.
Bit of a fumble. Eva with the disc. Eva
Big
to Toya. Penny in the way. Toya
Penny's
unfortunately drops it, but the pressure.
Penny's pressure puts her off. Break throw.
Strong pressure from Capital Punishment. Can't find any options. Penny returns with the disc. Ingrid now. Back into the middle.
Getting a bit of flow going.
Crystal Linky. Looking. Penny Jackson, strong cut to the line. Looks up and puts it with that renowned flick with Hannah
And she
Christian
pulls it
pulling
down.
some down.
Lovely goal.
Now the score is 2-0 to Christchurch Chicks. They're doing a great job in controlling their offensive flow. Some good strong puts. Capital Punishment's putting on some really strong pressure on the defense, but they're just not converting that into points yet. Now I've got a special request for a shout out to Two Sons Johnson. So hopefully, Ben, you're safe and home and you're supporting the girls and they can come away with the win today. Esther Long with a great pull comes in, but it's unfortunately floated off to the side with a brick called by number 11.
Just barely out.
Bridget Legg, characteristically known as the only lefty, because that typically allows her to form great breaks and really get the flow going. She picks up the pull.
Bridget is currently in the United Arab Emirates World Beach team, which will be competing in France
Huge put
in
up
June
from
of this
Anna.
year.
Gone to the zone. 2-2. Huge bid
Massive
from
layout.
number 48.
Sophie, nice catch.
Incredible pickup.
That's the commitment we want to see on this field.
Sophie, number 48, the person who just scored that point for Capital Punishment, is an Austrian import, and she is really making a presence felt in this New Zealand Nationals tournament.
She has been playing for the juniors Austrian team.
Still your biggest fan, right?
So capital punishment getting on the board. See if they can keep the ball rolling.
What kind of ball would they be rolling, Zoe?
A frisbee-shaped ball.
A frisball. The flat ball, as some people like to call it. The pulls come through to about halfway from Eva Wetherall. Strong zone set up by capital punishment, and Bonnie picks up the frisbee for Christchurch. Swings, swings, and swings again. That's great movement.
Up the line.
Now moving downfield. Crystal on the line. The zone's reset. She's in trouble. Finds some safety, and a great break through the cup to Bonnie.
Lovely pass through the cup.
Crystal again. That composure from Crystal's really beneficial for the Christchurch team.
Swinging around.
Swing to Bonnie. Ooh.
Just out of her reach.
Nikki Bolts picking up the disc on the line.
Setting up in their vertical stack. Swinging out.
There's a pit call on the field. Being resolved. The disc is returning to the sideline when Nikki Bolts will try again to centre it. Clear and cut.
Nice
Ooh,
forehand
and
hook.
there's a big float. But it's not enough.
Deed.
D
By
coming
Bailey.
out of Christchurch. And the cup resets.
A formerly Exiles player. Lovely pass up the line. Keeping that going.
Back to Bailey on the line. The cup is set. The pressure's building. Going backwards now. The cup holds. The pressure from Miriam. The cup holds. The cup holds. Hammer over the top to Crystal.
Nice catch by Crystal.
Stays in bounds.
Beautiful forehand. Woo! Nice bid for that disc. Timeout called by capital punishment.
Now that was a particularly beautiful throw from Crystal Lenke to Belle Fraser. And it should be noted that the capital punishment cup is doing its job. It's holding that pressure. But just in those odd instances of brilliance from the Christchurch team, are they finding the space to work through?
They're definitely making the most of their opportunities.
And just so you know, the calf commentary section has returned. Shout outs to the boys as they got their credit where credit was due for 55, 33, 17 and 21. Particular of note is one of the Neils themselves, because they all feature heavily in the calf commentary section. Recent new addition, Sally Neil, Premium Calves. Aaron covers his calves. It's too exciting. Goose. Great top, mate. I'm glad you know what team you're going to Worlds with. Daddy Neil. Oh, Julian. Julian.
Teams retake the field.
Completely unintentional. You go. Take it. Handing over now to my co-conspirator and co-commentator, Mark, who will be commenting while his fiancée is playing for Christchurch. You might see some biased commentary coming out of him, but he'll try and keep it civil.
Thanks, Rich. G'day, Zoe.
Good to have you back.
Glad to be back.
Pull has just gone up.
Wait, Troy, you make a bit of Doyle in the window. You make a bit of Doyle in the window, but you make it champion just the same.
Nice flow upfield. Some lovely forehands, working that open side. Forehand hook goes up to Eva. Sophie with the layout, but it's unsuccessful.
That was some good hard throwing up the sideline there. It would have been good to have seen possibly a bounce back over to the high side of the field, but that's generally what happens when you try and thread it up the line. It's often one too far.
Possibly, yeah. Just one pass too many. It's a bit too ambitious. Let's see if Christchurch makes the most of this.
Ingrid with the check back in.
Set up in a horror.
Early cut there from Sam Brown. Cross cut.
Pick called.
Looks like the Christchurch Chicks have got some set horizontal movement. Wellington are keeping up with them so far. Very good fitness in the Wellington team.
Keep him real chilly on O here. Big forehand swing.
Yeah, Eva was poached off Hannah there. Allowed that throw to happen. Oh,
Eva poaching in for the D.
sometimes it works. And right there was a great turnover.
Nice grab by Eva. Working that forehand side again.
Looking for the backhand, gets it off, toes it in. Beautiful work there.
Nice catch.
Strong finish. The cameraman is quite happy with that current situation. Good strong play there from Capital Punishment. Mel Colony is just giving a little pep talk to the Capital Punishment at the moment. Hopefully the nerves are settling and we actually will see some good strong play. Christchurch Chicks looking pretty relaxed.
Abby lining up to pull. Pull goes up.
Nice and strong centre field. Kat Teo with the disc to Bonnie O'Neill.
Capital
Crystal?
Punishment down in the zone.
The zone really is heavy around the disc.
Forehand over the top.
If you could get me a middle for
Nice flow upfield.
Oh, bit of time there. Hammers up and over. Straight.
Lovely hammer. And a lovely goal.
Fantastic work there. They broke the zone twice. Good continuation throws after the initial break. Hopefully, we get to see a bit of adjustment there from Capital Punishment, don't you think, Zoe?
Definitely. That zone just isn't quite stopping Chica's flow.
Sideline cameraman getting some amazing shots here this afternoon. They are going to be put up on Sorry. Are you going to put those up online? Yes, on ultimatephotos.org. That is the website of Dave Sanders when he takes ultimate photos. He proudly sponsors ulti.tv. They work in collaboration. Fantastic work.
Pull goes up, nice and floaty.
Looks like Christchurch coming down, more retaining the opposition than putting any direct pressure on early.
Lots
Tinta
of handler
to Nicky Notes.
passes. Not getting much flow upfield.
Eva's looking for the unders and sends it. Does it have the edge to come back in? It doesn't.
Not quite, just out.
I don't know who the marvelous is. You're just trying to work out where exactly it went out of the field of play. It's around halfway by the looks of things. Tense times on the field.
Disc back in.
They've changed
And
what's going
big
on.
forehand
Open
swing.
space.
Rachel's got there.
It's Penny Corley.
Another forehand huck.
That's to Esther, who pulls that down for a score.
Lovely take by Esther.
Business as usual.
So far, Christchurch definitely showing their skill in this game.
Okay, sideline seems to be filling in for both teams. Everyone seems to be getting into this game. If I look behind me, I don't want to see that, by the way. The embankment is filling in quite nicely, actually. Some familiar faces, all smiling, all ready for a really good final.
Pull's just gone up. And Christchurch playing a zone.
Cuts very
And
close.
they're doing a big backhand to the side. Abby brings it down.
Pulled down easily.
Big forehand huck.
It's hanging.
Taken down by Sophie.
Great movement there.
And we have a young connection.
We were out of our seats. It was that exciting.
And/or people just kept getting in the way.
That too. Yes, Abby is only 16 years old. I'm noticing that both teams, the cup is actually quite compressed, which might be what they're actually trying to do is get them to throw over the cup. But I dare say that the wind isn't actually strong enough to really cause much of an issue for those over the head throws.
Maybe they're just trying to double team. New strategy.
New strategy, break the rules. I'll look into that.
Nice pull from Sophie.
Capital Punishment chasing down. That is holding space. They're allowing the first couple throws to get off, and then they're locking down all at once. Bonnie O'Neill gets that backhand off. Comes
Capital
up for the
Punishment.
flow.
Nice
Beautiful
hut.
put to Crystal. Oh, little bit of a miscommunication there from the two receivers.
Going over both of them.
Yeah. I dare say that if it was just one of them there, it would have been pulled down, but they both looked each other in the eye before they decided on that disc.
However, they did successfully put Eva off catching it.
It's very good because she's quite strong with the give and go. Jane with the disc, looking for the reset to Bridget, to Mel Colony.
Nice
Connolly.
forehand round to Eva.
Eva's chancing it, it's going
and a
up.
big forehand hook.
To a very, very open Miriam Burke.
Nice take.
Pulls that down.
Lovely throw.
In the warm-up tournaments, I dare say that Eva was every other throw, but without the wind, the other people on Capital Punishment are really getting the flow to allow the disc to be really sent long by Eva. She's done that twice now.
And you can see why from how beautiful the throws are.
Thanks for the update. Pull's gone up. A little give go there early on.
Working it out the field. Some flow stat from the Christchurch
Ing
woman.
sees the deep option, decides not to take it.
A Hail Mary on stall 9 was not successful.
Great pressure there from Capital Punishment. Chickens are looking a little frazzled. Crowd is getting quite rowdy on the sideline right now. Jumping in and out of the commentary box. Oh, still count's getting high. And the turn.
THA.
Strong defense from both teams, especially around the mark. It's Kelsey. Oh,
Nice D.
and the run through. That's 2 for 2 off her. Number 33.
Walking to the disc, giving them times to get themselves set. Hannah boosting it long, but is not thrown to.
Oh, Morgan
Nice
in
D
there.
from Morgan.
Chloe doesn't make a call. That was some really big pushing and shoving there for the space. If it was the men's final, I dare say there'd be fouls all over the show, but those two are just giving each other nudges all over the place. Penny Coyley looking for the deep options first. Swings to Ing. Ing fakes the hammer. Yeah, nice.
Swings back to Penny.
Sam Brown.
Send to Sam and
Dumps
to
to
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Up.
Penny
And a
toes that in
goal
for the
from
score
Penny.
for a cheeky backhand from Kelsey. Goal has been called. Rain is slowly descending upon the... Yeah, what hills are they coming from? Local Frisbee player Matt Richardson. So the weather is coming over from the Tauraruas, for those people that are from New Zealand and know a little bit of geography. It's the northern reach of the Hutt Valley. Actually, we're going to have to... Big shout outs to Wainui Amata, place where I spent the first day of my life there. Calm down. Beautiful spot. We're just going to get a quick weather update, meteorological update from our very own in-house meteorologist, Angus Hines. Angus Hines.
You can see that the drizzle is really starting to have a little bit of an effect on the throws here. It's just light, but it's enough to make a slippery disc, and those forehands just don't quite come out right. And you can see there a good example from Nikki, just not quite getting the revolutions that she would get in dry conditions. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Angus. That's very insightful. And as the commentary box slowly sidle back into the tent, the players having to deal with this change in situation.
Players on field trying to ignore this change in situation. Don't let the weather affect them. Nice throw, but too far a front.
Oi, Troy. These are both mine. Lock down 2 boxes just for the house.
And Richard Carr has settled in a bit into the box. And we also have Matt Richardson, current New Zealand Open champion from the Wellington Wildcats.
Good afternoon, team and customers. This is Matt here to commentate the women's final.
Can you do a shout out for Bunnings and all the hands up?
Christchurch swinging across the field.
Well, you can come join the box.
Little pop forehand. Trying to look further downfield, but not seeing many options. Real low pass is not scooped up by Christchurch. Sally picks up.
Sally Premium Carbs Neil makes a pass to the sideline. Waiting, Mel Connolly with the disc, swings through to Anna. Anna with space in front of her, looks through. Great connection to Miriam. Oh, to Abby Liddell. Oh, and Abby and Mel make a miscue with a great block from Ingrid. This game is heating up, 6-4, and there's a lot to go. A lot of action to come in the first half. Long cut. Cat Teo with the disc. Cat to Ingrid. Ingrid looking downfield.
Lovely backhand. Nice grab.
Great grab on the sideline.
Pick called.
Yo, Cannons West with the hands up, indicating a pick. Cannons New. Strongest biceps. Shout out to the Cannons.
Backhand down the line, but it is Deed by Beck, who's almost taken out by the marquee.
just come sit here, mate, and I'll give you a back piece. All right. Calm it down. We got Mel Connolly on the line with the frisbee. She's looking to centre but can't find space. We've got there space through to Sally Neal. Sally Neal flow through to Nikki Boots. What a marvellous connection. And then she
Abby
puts it
Long.
up. Abby Liddell can't quite bring it down.
She attempts to lay, but it is unsuccessful.
You like the marvellous? No, if Abby had caught it, it would have been a marvellous.
Capital Punishment not able to come away with that one, running off the vertical stack. Oh, sorry, everyone. Hi, I'm Troy Stevenson, number one commentator from Gore. Pleasure to be here in this nice Wellington weather. So we'll see Chicha coming out of a horizontal stack. It's a well-run play in New Zealand that a lot of teams use, especially to open up that unders and deeps. It's a miss through on the first pass, really goes down. Keto not able to bring that one through. CP on the line with Nikki Dotes picking up the disc. Timeout called by CP. They really needed that one on to really settle the nerves down 5 minutes out from their own line to be able to score that one. We'll see what they're able to bring out. We're going to be looking for kind of an ISO play from CP. They have a lot of mismatches in their team because the CP team is made up of a lot of all-stars where Chicha a well-molded unit. They really bring the team together and work as one strong unit when CP is all single pieces working very well together. Timeout Entertainment is Mac Lyon coming up. 2 passes in that one.
Timeout is wrapping up here as Capital Punishment looks to convert from the red zone. Nikki Boats is still going to pick up that frisbee. Any other comments to add about what they might do, Zoe?
They're probably going to set up one of their end zone plays. Probably an ISO on someone. Looks like they've set up something. Quite an interesting arrangement on field.
If you rewind the video about 4 minutes, you'll hear me say those exact same words, that CP will be coming out with an ISO. So, good call for myself on the commentary box. Someone should definitely get me into a coaching role, especially for that under-24 mixed team. Back onto the play now. We're about to bring this disc in. It's a really big, wide ISO with Nikki Dultz with the disc, and in it comes.
Centers it.
Great
Nice
grab
spin
by
on
Anna
deep.
Kessner.
Yeah, Rage! You'll get that marvelous connection.
Close tip there. Anna really working hard with that disc, and bullet to the
Nice
zone.
grab, Abby.
Abby able to pick that one up real close to the ground, and that's another point for CP.
Very pretty goal.
6-5. This game just took a turn and is getting really close to being back to evens. One break in it. We'll see if CP can continue their run or if Chicha can shut them down. Zoe, how do you feel about the game going so far?
I feel like it's pretty high intensity. CP's coming back. You got any predictions?
I always have to support the hometown, so CP up by 1 in the final score line. I think that Chicha has some real unseen talent yet coming out because they work really well together. They're a really strong squad. CP a much more out there, big plays kind of team, a lot like the Wellington Wildcats. So we'll see if they're able to just tame down their throws and tame it down a little bit to be able to match Chicha working as one big machine.
She's got quite a lot of experienced players. They gel really nice together. Just another pull gun up.
CP coming down with a zone right now with the Chicha handlers working very well behind the disc. Kelsey with the disc, and they're just swinging it back and forth right now, just moving the cup, trying to find those holes through the middle.
Interesting zone set up by Capital Punishment.
Penny with the disc to Crystal. Chicha have a very experienced handler line with multiple years of ultimate in their belts. The zone, it seems to be quite wide and spread, trying to swing that disc to the sides, but there's holes in the middle. So they really need to close those holes up to be able to get that. Just outside the zone, even on the mark. Swing that disc back to Penny. They're only 5 meters out now.
Nice chili O we're seeing from Christchurch now. Just keeping hold of the disc. Lovely swing to Crystal.
Big
lovely
forehand
goal.
from Penny across field to Crystal for that easy point through the zone. I think CP need to rethink what they're taking away with that zone and how they can deal with that, because the experience of the Christchurch handlers just ripped through that one. You got to watch out for the powerhouse Penny with her forehands. Those are cash every single time. So you really got to be able to shut her down. And a zone, I don't think is the way to do it. I think hard man would be the way to go. If Chicha score this point, they'll be taking half and going in with a bit of a lead. But CP really need to get a point on the board, especially for this offensive point. They've got quite of an offensive line on right now. I mean that on Frisbee-wise, is they've got a lot of receivers and a lot of good handlers to be able to move that disc down the field easily. You got a real good line for CP right now, where you've got Audrey, Abby, Anna, Eva, Raya, Mel, and Mrs. Sally West. Hashtag Neil. Pregnant. Peter, look out for on this.
I think Liv wants to say a few words. She said no and ran away. It wasn't very eventful.
There's a really hard point. There's going to be a lot of pressure on CP to be able to score this one, especially with the rain coming down now. It's going to be a real slippery disc, and they're going to have to work really hard to be able to get every meter up the field.
Looking for that downfield option. Nice forehand. Oh, just a bit slippery though.
She couldn't just reel that one in. I told her, Ryan, that I'd be bouncing her during this commentary, but I will do no such thing. Yeah.
Nice D.
Turnover in the zone. CP really needs to just control what they're doing on this field. They really need to do lots of shortcuts and work their disc up the field right now to be able to not go into half with such a big lead. And they're working really hard for those unders right now. And a good movement. Puck goes up.
Esther waving her arms around
slippery disc. Got a
frantically.
knack from Abby with a close layout from Eva. Kelsey picks the disc up with a quick play. Hannah with the disc. Oh,
And another turn. Just a bit
turnover
slippery.
about 10 meters out. CP managed to bring that one in to make the score 7-6. So that's not a bad score. They could get this break. It'll be a lot more even up, and CP can maybe come out of half, one up.
Now, Troy, when you say evened up, do you mean it would then be 7-7?
It'll be back to no breaks either side.
Ah, I see. So even scores.
Not even scores, even display. One person.
Now, Troy, you seem like quite a frizz genius, and some people say New Zealand's best frisbee player. But your ability with numbers is definitely something that you could improve on.
Yeah, I was definitely born with that frisbee skill instead of mathematical equations. If you'd like to know anything about math, you can hit up Lee or Carl from our team.
All right, I will let them know.
Anyway, back to the action right now. 7-6. We've got a slight drizzle coming down. Bogus Hans will be back in a second for our weather report. But light drizzle coming down. Disc will be quite slippery. But CP seem to be doing pretty well with that right now. Christchurch having a lot of short turns where most of the CP's turns are coming from long hucks.
Yeah, the rain's the first spot of rain we've had all weekend, which is really challenging the teams. They've kind of grown accustomed to a nice, warm, humid environment, and then adding a bit of rain on top is really challenging their ability to adapt to the environment. Disc has gone up, and Bonnie has the disc on the home side. Looking through to Kelsey. Kelsey holding,
hard mark from
the stalls
CP.
up.
Stalls
Penny
high.
makes a line cut and it floats through.
Oh, great grab from Penny.
Penny looks to throw it long. Great completion to Belle Fraser. Belle Fraser leading pass to Esther Leong for the goal in Christchurch. Christchurch takes the half.
That took a quick turn from a high stall count to be able to just swiftly move that disc down the field. Penny had a great catch in between two players and then sent it across field for that easy point. CP really needs to think about what they're doing to shut down Penny because she is destroying them on the stats board right now.
Yeah, sometimes it's just those moments of brilliance that open up the field, and Penny Jackson's been creating them all game. I'm sure Capital Punishment will be talking about it in their halftime huddle, and they're just going to figure out a way to lock it down.
Right now, Dave Sanders is the only entrant. He will be the winner.
Now, a little bit of halftime commentary maybe around the men's fastest male. Currently, the only competitor is David Sanders. And some people know him as Old Man Sanders. Oh, but we have a few more entries, a few of the young kids walking out there.
And we've even got an Australian in the mix as well, who I actually saw on the massage table about 20 minutes ago, so maybe he's loosening up for this event.
Some people say it's important who wins the Frisbee, but the real answer is who can run the fastest.
We have a volunteer judge.
Get it track, mate. You're going to be cold.
Just hold on one moment. We're going to have a few more contenders, fellas.
So it's New Zealand's fastest male right now. Everyone's lining up. We've got one more contestant coming in. Tristan is a natural running acquire.
Here comes the favourite to win.
Favourite to win.
Have you seen a sexy man? Let's get this started.
All right, here we go, guys. Big race coming up. TAB's paying 1 to 10 for each racer. Mark is paying $5. A big slip over. Here we go. Guy takes an early lead. Here we go, but Rue's taking up pace. Mark in a close last place, but Rue with the massive layout finish. Rue and Guy were really close on that one, but they seem to really come up on that one. Mark, who's a crippled old man, really tried hard for that one, but didn't get there. But I believe, I'm getting in the results now, Rue was the winner of that race.
Most impressively, Matt is still at the start line.
Matt Grace did not leave the starting line from that race. He slipped over and then chose to retire from the race. A pity because he was one of the favourites to win.
I believe he was initially underneath two other people.
Ooh. Here we are with the girls chanting to get the adrenaline going, get fired up. Chicha are going to come out and try to continue to put the pressure on CP with the 2-point lead they've got already, and just try to get more points on the board, but really try not to get the O-line broken. CP really have to come out firing even more because CP have control. Chicha have the control of this game so far, and CP really need to stop the bleeding. I see for multiple people the gloves coming out in this moisture, especially Miss Sally Neal as well. We'll see if that can help with the catching ability from both teams.
Teams have retaken the field after half. Getting back into the game after that eventful race. The rain is picking up. It's not the most pleasant weather anymore.
It doesn't really, right now it's just a small drizzle, like not a solid drop, so the field should still be pretty hard for the girls to be able to cut on.
However, the disc might be a
Misty
bit
is a
wet.
great call for that one. Just before the pulling off, we have Mark here who was the favourite to win that race. Mark, what do you think happened in that race?
My wings were a bit clipped there.
Okay, cool. We'll go back into the action right now. And the pull goes up. Here we go. Chicha on offense. Bonnie gets the disc centered. They're running out of a horizontal for Chicha right now. Bonnie in power position and sends it to
Huck
Bell,
goes up.
going deep. 3 CP players
And
there, and
deep.
Audrey were able to get that nice touch on the disc, just out of reach of Bell. Great cover defense from CP there. 3 players in the deep. Audrey picks it up and quickly goes. Discus, CP swinging the disc left and right, and then massive grab by Sophie midway the field, and then sends it to Eva in the zone. This is a great break for CP. CP really had a big chat in that huddle about using that disc when they got it. They picked it up quickly off that turn and sent it moving down the side of the field. 2 big passes and able to score and get the break. Chicha receiving O again. Hopefully CP can put more pressure on them and get that goal again.
Good old little ball, mate. You can play spit right now by yourself.
That was a really relaxed point by CP, really holding on to that disc and hitting the open players. Sophie with a great grab midfield to be able to keep that disc in play, and then nice floater out to Eva on the forehand side. Didn't know what the force was on that one, but Chicha back on offense with a very good offensive line. I believe all players in that line have played for New Zealand at World's levels ultimate, so we'll see if they're able to convert this point.
Pull goes up. Sends it to Kelsey. Stack's a long way away from her. She needs some help. Nice bid from
Great D by
Crystal.
CP.
Defense beats her there. Swinging across field. Beck's there. Swinging it back and being nice chilly on that offense. Up the line. Trying to get that flow going. They just can't quite get started. Little up the line. Nice catch by Sally.
CP really need to try and get that disc off that line. Right now they're staying within the 5 meters of the
Nice
zone. So
backhand
Sally
swing.
swings it out to the middle of the field. Here we go. Now we're getting some swinging motion to the other side. This is how you're going to bust open the defense and be able to score those points.
Nice grab by Abby. Lovely take. Nice forehand. But Dean almost backed up by back, but not quite.
Unlucky turn from CP there. Chicha going back into horizontal. Seems to be working for them on the most right now, especially with the big handler lines they've been putting on. They've been able to get those long hucks off into their space behind the stack. They do the classic pistons where 2 people cut and then they slowly move into where 3 people are rotating in a triangle formation. Bonnie is a high score count, sends it up. Vincent be able to bring that one down to Crystal, who's a very experienced player on this line. They're just moving this disc back and forth, and a big huck goes up
Big
to Bonnie.
huck. Nice take.
Bonnie catches it in. Team is out.
Another
Pops
put.
it up to Esther. It's a goal from Chicha.
Nice goal.
Makes it 9-2. That was really great offense from Chicha on that one. They managed to swing the disc down the far side of the field, and a nice hug goes up to Bonnie, who's open by 5 meters, and they're able to just float it up to Esther for that easy point. It's quite easy when the disc has got that forward momentum on it, and the defense are just that meter behind, not being able to put a bit on it. So Chicha will be pulling. Penny with her classic forehand pulls. One of the best in New Zealand women's division for forehand pulling. We'll see if CP will be able to get this one in.
Lovely pull goes up.
Mara sees a pull to Nikki Doltz and swings it straight back across the field to and Sophie on the wing. What CP really want to be doing with this zone is they just want to keep swinging the disc back and forth and behind the zone and tire it out until the gaps start appearing
Nice
inside
hammer.
the cup. But they've got a good momentum right now. The easy hammer over top, and they're swinging it side to side. Great movement from CP right now.
Christchurch
There's
zone.
another hammer straight into the middle of the field. Great movement to the left side of the field to Raya. This is a great movement from CP right now, moving it just easily behind the cup and a few cheeky throws over top. High release from Mel into the zone.
Nice.
And a great grab to seal the deal for that one. We're 9-8 right now, and defense, sorry, was not completed. Can't see behind all the people in the way.
It was a great D.
When you hear the claps from the crowd, it's either a great D or a great catch. So my mistake. Chicha going back to their horizontal with Bell and Jess in the middle. But Rachel and Bell will be initiating from their current play. Z with a disc. Cat, who's looking for Penny, not able to get to her. Sends it to Penny.
Nice swing.
Not bad defense from CP right now, but great offense from Chicha to be able to hold the disc.
Looking for that downfield option. Nice pop.
Penny trying to give Bell the bedroom eyes with that one. Wanted her to go long. Couldn't get there. Oh, close from Raya, and a great match to pick up from Hannah
Lovely
Tizzy.
backup.
Managed to keep that one saved.
Lovely put from Penny.
Massive forehand, floating to space, and
Yeah!
was so close to being a great pickup, and just managed to fumble it while she knee slid into that one. So close to being a break, but couldn't get there in the end.
Should have laid better.
CP will be picking this disc up, and they'll be running out of, looks to be a horizontal.
Zone set back out.
Zone-
CP struggling to work it up the field, swinging it across. All the way across field. Now stuck on the sideline. Nice hammer. Well caught. Nice backhand. Looking downfield.
Close whip in that one. Hart goes up to
Nice
Sophie
foot.
in the zone.
And
Full
Sophie
score.
scores.
CP really did a really good job on moving that disc behind the zone to then open up the wings. Not many went over the top, apart from that one little hammer, but they managed to swing it, easily going straight back and then around to the other side of the field. The nice little throw from Eva over the top of the defender to Sophie worked really well. But that zone was a lot better than the first one that they did because it shut down a lot more of the over the tops and in the middle, so it made them a lot more work. Yeah, the matchup between Eva and Penny is a good one to watch due to the athleticism of Eva and the skill and experience from Penny. So we'll see how this matchup works out. There's been a call that Riley should enjoy his silver medal, bronze medal instead of a gold for not making that top 10 for Wildcats. So unlucky for him. If he keeps trying really hard, maybe one day he'll be able to get there, but I don't see that happening in the near future. But hopefully one person can.
Thank you, Troy, the future of New Zealand Ultimate.
Almost deep by Abby. Beautiful hook goes up. Megan's chasing it down. Lovely take. Not quite in.
Everyone's running through the throwing lanes. Beautiful
Break.
movement there.
And a goal for Crystal.
Bonnie O'Neill going to town, identifying the space and telling the receiver where to go. Crystal Linky saw that Bonnie had the disc and just knew it would get there.
Drunk call the girl, someone in the stag lost their virginity. Oh, sorry.
Having fun there, Jules? I just realised that.
Oh, yeah, no, he's trying to say like it's a second line. You can fill it off your foot, though.
I'm going to have to because I'm driving to the
He's typeset it.
Penny getting ready for the pull.
Rain has really settled in. Everything's well and truly dewy. No, we're not talking about the Huey, Dewey and Louie. We are talking about the DU Uwe.
Another forehand pull from Penny.
Makes it just to the brick mark. Horizontal stack coming from Capital Punishment. Ryan Mildenhall up on the
Nice swing.
bottom of the screen side of the field.
Looking for those upfield options.
Mal puts
Lovely
Miriam
catch
under
by
pressure
Miriam.
with it. Miriam with a great break back to Connolly.
Continuation on that break to Sophie.
Esther gets a hand in there. That was a filthily clean
Call
D.
is made.
Isaac Harper in the back. Keep it quiet in the cheap seats. does think she totally had that.
It's an uncontested foul on the field. Nice D there.
Very assertive smackdown. In her spare time, Ingrid is a massage therapist. Crystal looks for that connection to Ingrid. It's good. Oh, greatest! It's up, it's down.
I was low on there.
Camera replay says that that was a legitimate greatest option. Mel with a high release.
Still struggling to get those upfield options.
Emma Vincent on the defense, having a little tete-a-tete with Raya Mildenhall. Beautiful forehand. To the
Working
open
it down the
side.
sideline.
Oh, Miriam gets that. Oh, totally thought she had that.
Always go for it with two hands.
She was worried about the sideline, I think.
One glove is still not as good as two hands.
I wholeheartedly agree. Great point there from the cameraman.
Penny picks up.
Technicians.
Working it down the line.
Kelsey trying to give it a good nudge back in field. Has to settle for a up the line, high release, really not an
Big D
option
from
there.
Tinter. And this is why we clear the sideline. Otherwise, Tinter will attack you with her feet.
Connolly to pick it up. There really isn't any pressure there. They've got a lot of time to assert their options. Tinter clearing. Miriam Burke
Nice
coming back
break.
for the handler. Continuation.
Back on the sideline now.
Bridget looking for the
Nice.
power position. Bridget leg for the backhand. Slips out.
The lefty powers does not work this time.
No. No, it does not. I'm tempted. Just a quick shout out to the future of New Zealand Ultimate.
Christchurch working it down this line again with
Looks
their
again.
backhands. Nice
Ingrid
hook.
puts it. It's a bit short.
Deed by Raya.
Massive miss on that. Smacks it out of bounds.
You're on, Kelsey, Kelsey, Kelsey!
Thanks.
Lovely break.
Oh.
Looking for that dump. Penny struggling to get open. Good D from Tinter. Nice goal. Just threading the needle.
Way to scrap it out there.
Probably shouldn't have been. How much time we got? 25 minutes?
Just a quick conversation with the Ulti.tv crew. I know, thank you. They are pretty clear that it is going to go down to 15 points. There's plenty of game time left to be played.
Christchurch pulling away slightly in this game, 11-8. Capital Punishment really need to get their head back in this game if they want to have a chance.
Capital Punishment have some good numbers keeping on the sideline. There's April Bedford with a score sheet. It looks like she was playing earlier this tournament, but her ankle has kept her out of this final. Beautiful pull. First throw's up. Second throw's got some slight pressure on. Great zone. Might be transitioning. No, they're still staying in zone.
Nice calm offense working up the field. A hut goes up.
Clear option on a
Nice
big
grab
sky.
by Sophie.
Open
And
space
for
to
the
Chloe.
easy
That's
score.
a goal.
Easy score with a spike.
Right play there from Capital Punishment. 11-9.
I was never your teacher, Riley. Yeah, there's about 23 minutes. No. Oh, it gets trimmed. Because otherwise it's like finger length. It's gross. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I've got it here and there. I shave from here to here. It starts here and doesn't stop till my toes.
That's what happens when it
Seriously? Just like, you know.
When you hit 50, it's like,
both circles are starting to get a little bit rowdy. Capital Punishment racking up. Looks like the Christchurch Six were getting a bit of a jig on.
Both teams definitely trying to hype up for this next point. They know that at this stage every single point counts.
Capital Punishment on the screen now are looking like they're not worried about who they're marking as such. Possibly a zone option. We won't know. Though with this much rain coming down, I would have recommended it. Disc is up.
Lovely pull.
Man defense. To Esther. Nice forehand.
Lovely grab.
Reset back to Bonnie O'Neill.
Looking for that next option. Nice cut.
Good continuation to the open side.
Lovely
Crystal
put from
Linky.
Crystal. Right to Sam. Lovely goal.
And that's a goal.
They
So
made it look
nonchalant.
so easy.
They really did.
That's what the experienced line of the Christchurch Women's does.
And in the commentary box currently, we did have Hamish Gibson, but he's feeling a bit introspective, and so he doesn't want to talk. So. Oh, he's not meant to be here. Oh, he's actually taken a sick day, and if his boss finds out, he's in trouble. Okay, so that's the true story. Back to the game. You guys have no idea. Great work there, Christchurch.
Pool's gone up.
Christchurch chicks making a casual rundown. Kelsey cleaning up.
Beautiful
after Eva.
forehand hook put up.
Oh, that was a collision and a half.
Their Peter will be all right.
Amy Lightbourne pulls it down, passes it on, and
Nice
finishes.
goal.
That was all Amy there, all Amy.
Capital punishment also making the points look easy.
Guest commentary from Carl Ho, who's just snuck into the commentary box. Couple of words about the game, please, Carl.
Oh, the game's been great. The weather's definitely changed things these days, but yeah, it's been a good game, good game.
Thanks. Good, insightful comment there from current New Zealand Open champion Carl Ho, who coincidentally popped the question to his longtime girlfriend, and she said yes.
That pool just got bricked. It went way out the side.
Thank you, Zoe. We wish them all the best. Well, her at least. Slow check in there from Crystal.
Sophie's on the mark.
Current U24 women's coach.
Just keeps staying in that catch. Dumping it back. Up the
Hard
line.
chase up.
Nice grab by Crystal.
Oh, it's gone up. It's gone up. There's people under it. Toes it in.
Nice
That's a
catch
goal.
by Megan.
Mel Connolly tried to get there. She was there, but didn't quite get the ups. Good bit, though.
Oh, who? Yeah, she. Oh, she.
In previous tournaments, in the warm-up to this event, the capital punishment actually took it out over Christchurch Chicks, just due to sheer athleticism. It was quite a hard draw, and both teams got run into the ground. In that little tournament, the capital punishment were taking their options deep, and they were paying off. It seems that the reverse is actually happening for this game.
Score's now 13-10. Game could be over in 2 points.
Timeout number 2. Right, as we sit for the timeout, we're going to very quickly get a couple of words from Phil Rennick. His name is not Phil Renich or Reniche or Renich. He is of a particular origin from North America.
G'day.
G'day, Phil. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Just a couple of questions about the upcoming Worlds campaign that you and a couple of other people are a part of. You're heading over to France in June of this year, I hear.
Yep. We're going to Royan, France to play in Beach Worlds, playing on the mixed team with 4 other Christchurch-based players.
That's really exciting. It is the first time that New Zealand, as a contingent, have actually sent any teams to the Beach Worlds. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are there any expectations on placings? I mean, what's sort of the motto for the squad?
Then we'll be working with our coaches to, once we start doing our training camps, to work into that, find out what our expectations are and our goals. We're going to head over to Australia for their beach nationals, and see how we do over there. Take it to the Australians.
Okay. Oh, well, all the best for that, for the training camps, for your build-up in the next 3 months, and obviously once you're in France, be cheering for you on the sideline. It'd be great.
Great, thanks, Mark.
Few delays here in the restart of play. Pull's gone up.
Nice high pull.
Should stay in the field of play.
Tinter goes to pick up.
Horizontal stack set. They've already started the cuts. Heather Hickey coming in.
Engages her dump.
To
Eva
Wetherall.
comes to back her up.
Nikki sends it high and long.
Should have laid.
Not quite enough love on that disc. Doesn't quite sit.
Needed the lay.
Ingrid, the stalwart of Christchurch Ultimate. Oh! A little bit of an obstruction from the sideline. We couldn't quite see what was happening.
Both Sophie and the Chica player laid out for the frisbee. I believe it's been a contested strip or foul. Has gone back to the thrower.
What was your take on this, Julian? Julian Serapisos?
Oh, it was pretty controversial, if you ask me. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's no refs here, so it's it's always going to be a little bit of a
Disc is
controversial
back in.
decision there. And the play settled themselves.
Big
pretty well
backhand swing.
Insightful. Oh, beautiful
Just
grab
jumps
there.
over Tinter.
Hannah?
Oh, a
Cat
bit of
under
a fumble
pressure
there.
between two defenders.
Big forehand throw. Eva lays out and gets it. Round.
Into space. Can she get
to
under
Sophie.
there? Yes, she does.
She gets it.
Toes it in easy. That's a goal.
Nice grab
Making a
from
game of
Sophie.
it. Big dogs, get out of the kennel. Don't let them influence you. You're a good boy. How's it going, Bailey? Yeah, shush. Okay. We'd like to have a quick shout out to Deborah Burke, who is Miriam Burke's sister. She's watching this all the way over in Canada. So, g'day, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying the show.
Christchurch working it up the line. Capital punishment seems to be going back to their zone. Nice D from Sophie.
Uncharacteristic mistiming on that throw there from Bonnie. She really was trusting to get it to Crystal, but that was some amazing defense.
Nice break swing to Eva. Another break swing. And swinging back.
Yep. Audrey to Eva.
Strip called. So on the run.
It totally looked like she dropped it from here.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Eva's just making rules up now.
Yeah. I stand corrected, Zoe. I apologise. That was definitely a strip.
You keep changing your opinion. I'm very confused.
I'm open to interpretation.
Swings back in field. Swings around. Forehand. Eva lays out but just misses.
That was a hard play there. Hey sister, what did you think of that? Miriam putting Eva under pressure. By the way, your parents say hi too.
Thank you. It's like every 5 minutes. Counter punishments reset up their zone. Looking for that D again. Crystal, high release across field. Beautiful.
Nice swing to an open player. She has options, but they're covered.
Popped Crystal.
To Bonnie O'Neill. Looking for the beautiful long option to Crystal. Can she make it?
Needed to lay.
Needed to lay.
It may have been out, but she still needed to lay. Getting it off that sideline.
To Jane. I believe her last name's still Keane. Jane Keane.
Beautiful forehand put up.
Skybox.
Raya gets it.
Net unlucky to take that down as well. Oh,
nice D by
smackdown.
Megan.
Checkers close to their scoring zone. Almost like a tiger stalking its prey. Slowly walks up to the disc. Looking for options, takes the break. Continuation from Sam Brown. Looking for an upside down option. Takes the pop.
Lovely.
Penny Corley. Shoulders are out. Shoulders the defense out. That's a good score.
And Christchurch is now at 14. Match point.
Timeout called by the Christchurch Chicks. I think they really want to instill just by Kelsey. Okay. So everyone else is just going to hang out while Kelsey has a timeout with herself, for herself, by herself.
So she herself can recompose herself and play better.
I'm really looking forward to this new composition.
Single person on the field.
Singular first person.
So, and since she cannot pass to herself, she'll have to try and mack it off the opposition.
I'll pay $1 to see that.
Huck and Callahan when you are the one person defending people on the field.
I think the terminology, Chris Carr, who mentioned that the gameplay from Kelsey should be Huck and Callahan. I think it's a Huckahallahan. Or a Huckahan.
Really rolls off the tongue, that one.
It really does.
Unless I get concussed. Can we get somebody who gives Steve a concussion?
Just so you know, gentlemen, your voice is just pinged halfway around the world and has pinged back. They now know all about your indoor ultimate antics. Yep. All right. Timeout over.
Get back to the real action.
Sideline can only hold my attention for so long. Wouldn't you agree, Zoe?
I totally agree. The game is so exciting that the sideline just cannot distract me.
Forehand pulls up from Penny Corley. Around the brick mark. A little bit of urgency in the downfield cutters from Capital Punishment. Gets it to Heather Early, who's looking for the continuation to the American import. Can't get it there because Esther is really covering that under. Couple of picks there, but nothing called. Ooh, need to check the foot. Well-timed foot drag there. Just waiting for everyone else to sort themselves out, and the play will continue on the sideline.
Nice swing. Lovely swing crossfield. They need to start gaining some ground. There we go.
Much better intensity on the cutters from Capital Punishment.
Nice take by Abby.
Putting some pressure on now. They're thinking about scoring the goal instead of just working the disc around to stop the play. I think they just need to go back to the passing and throwing and catching.
Put up by Eva.
It's up, it's up, it's up. It's scored.
Nice.
Really was quite noticeable. They went from just playing catch to looking for that scoring option, and it got the stall count up quite high then. Thankfully, the talent of Eva Weatherall got them out of jail. Just as an aside, my leotard is soaked. Lines are being called for the Christchurch Chicks now. I think their rotation has gone right out the window. It's potentially universe point for them. They want okay, so Capital Punishment, we've got Tinta, Abby, Eva, Audrey, the Austrian import, I can't remember her name. Sophie, thank you, Zoe. We also have, I can't see. Oh, the other two, I think the Americans.
Tinta's pull, caught by Kelsey. Nice crossfield to Morgan.
Jones looking for the continuation. Just gets it out of her hand. She wants to run. She doesn't want to be worrying about throwing options. Bonnie O'Neill assessing the field. No, what? Taking a good option there.
Cross to
Allows
Morgan.
for that bounce across field.
Almost D'd by Sophie.
Back to Crystal.
Lovely pop.
Oh! Not quite in. It's popped. And that's game.
That is the
Christchurch
game.
Chicks are the New Zealand champions. Fantastic game from both teams.
Very hard fought. Only lost by 3.
Thanks for all those who signed in.
Thank you for watching and listening. Hope you
81.
enjoyed.
Yep. Thanks for signing in all the way from Canada. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks, Zoe.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you to all the other commentary box individuals today. Really was a great afternoon. Just a quick shout out to Ulti TV, to Mike, to Paul, the cameraman, to Steve, the other cameraman. Good night.